Do I deserve a main event on Misfits? Let's get into this question because it's a very interesting one. And last week I saw this being floated around quite a lot. After what happened with Misfits 13, there was a lot of talk about how Evil Hero and Most Wanted definitely didn't deserve main event. There's an argument to suggest that maybe Fox and G doesn't either. Especially when Salt Pappy hasn't had a main event. Especially when Slim hasn't had a main event. When I haven't even had a main event with my 4 fights on Misfits. OJ Rose hasn't had a main event with his fights in Misfits, etc, etc. Has King Kenny main evented? That was the question, and so some people were throwing around some names saying like, yo, these are the guys that should get main events. Now, should I get a main event? Honest to God, I can't cap to you lot. I swear, I'll say this to you now. If you've not been watching these videos, yeah, no word that I have ever said has ever been a lie. I've been 100% honest. It's my channel. It's still quite a small channel. I've got no reason to lie. I ain't got to beg nothing from nobody. So, my honest answer, do I deserve a main event right now, is no. That's the God's honest truth. That's just me being real. That's me keeping it a buck with you. I do not deserve a main event yet. And the reason why I say this, for me, Misfits boxing, crossover boxing, influencer boxing isn't just about your fighting skills. It's not just about how dedicated you are to the game. It's also about like, what is your reach outside of Misfits? Like how many eyes do you bring on it? How much media coverage do you bring on it? How well can you promote a fight when you're there? And then how much entertainment value do you deliver when you're in the ring? And then what you like in the interviews afterwards as well? Like what is your content like aside from Misfits? Are you regularly making it? Are you drawing people in? Are the subscribers growing? Are you going to help Misfits grow? All of this, all of this, all of this, all of this. And when I look at it realistically, if I was to compare myself against somebody with the profile of a Salt Pappy or someone with the profile of a Slim or someone with the profile of a King Kenny, I'm so much smaller than them that it would be irrational for me to turn around and be like, hey, yo, I deserve a main event. So for my dedication to the craft and how much I am in love with this scene and the way that like, I would say I don't cheat anybody. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't cheat anybody. When you not see me in that ring, I'm trying. Sometimes I try and it goes left. Sometimes I try and it goes right, but I'm trying. Do you get me? I'll never shortchange you lot. I'll never be silent in the run-up and not do any promo. Like, I'll put myself into it. You get me? So from that perspective, I get and I really, really appreciate people saying that they think I do deserve a main event. But when I look at the numbers and I look at the profiling, I don't think I deserve one yet. However, ways that I could get one, right, is I do think that Slim is deserving of a main event if there's going to be a show in America. I don't think it will be the biggest show ever, but if we could have Most Wanted, Evil Hero and Fox headlining, then we can definitely have Slim headlining in New York or something. Jack Doherty on that card as well. Get what I'm saying? Like, there's definitely ways of doing that. So if I was to fight Slim, then that would be my route to main eventing. Do you know what I mean? But I would be understanding and respectful of the fact that it would be me partaking in the main event because Slim was there. And then it would be on me to beat him, take that belt, make some noise, continue with the content to then become the main eventer myself. The other option for me to get a title shot is obviously Anthony Taylor. Anthony Taylor is not main event size and stature himself outside of our world. He doesn't have a pawn in the law. He's not going to be a main eventer. If I fight him and I take his belt, that's not going to get it for me either. Other way I can get it, Rak-Su are back from this summer. We've got a whole load of songs, a whole load of singles, a whole load of clips in the chamber. And as we're releasing them, if they connect and they grow, then we've got a chance. You get what I'm saying? Like, we've been growing quite recently on TikTok as well. Stuff is going well. If the music goes well too, and we get back in the charts and we're touring and all of that type of stuff, then that's going to give me the necessary momentum and, quite frankly, clout to be like, yeah, yo, I'm bringing eyes, give me the main event slot. That's where I'm going. And then at the same time, obviously, I just love sport. And if you haven't worked out yet, I like talking. Talking's like the one gift that God gave me. To everybody on Twitter or elsewhere who has ever said that I deserve a main event, I want to say that I appreciate you, I love you, and I've got love for you, and I'm not going to let you down. And when I say that, I mean that the faith that you are putting in me, I'm going to continue to work my ass off to make sure that I am worthy of it from the outside perspective, and the next time you see me in the ring that I'm over ready to do some damage so that I can get that main event as well. Back to the original question. Right now, do I deserve a main event? The answer honestly is no. Will I deserve one and will I get one in the future? The answer is yes.